I'm not listening to that. Are we going to turn this thing on or what?
I'm waiting on you.
Just on. Hold on. Mine's on. I swear.
I'm on B. What do you want?
Well, they're both blue. I don't know.
All right. Hey, I have to pair them.
Oh, my God.
Let me pair.
Me like Carter. Oh my God. Oh, my God.
Okay, so I hit pair. Now you got to turn it off.
Yeah,
Talk to me.
Turn yours off.
Off.
So you were B, because I'm A. So go ahead and you can be B. If you ain't first, you're last, Jones.
I'm still B.
Yeah. That means you're number 2.
I was even far.
That makes my day.
If you were already A, why did I turn it off to try to be an A when I was already a B?
I was already an A. You can't be an A, Reedy.
You see what I deal with?
You see what I deal with? My God. You know how many people there? Listen, it's a screaming day, so
you know how many dogs are barking right now because you screaming? You know how many cats are running to the closet? You know how many women are saying, "Oh, turn it off."
I've heard voice.
Yeah.
Listen, today ain't the day to mess with me. Boy, have we not had a time today?
Yeah, I already feel like we went through 3 days.
Oh my gosh, it's been exhausting.
Yeah, and I cannot get enough done.
No.
I feel like I'm walking through mud.
And it's creating mud outside because it's raining.
It is raining. Yep. Rain was right on the money. 1 o'clock it started raining.
Yes.
If the Hastings are watching,
what's that mean?
I got a 2 o'clock call to call them, the Hastings, right now. Oh, well, it won't be posted. You'll post it after 2 o'clock.
No. Do you know what?
What?
I don't even know what you're saying. Then you were double booked. Because if you had an appointment with the Hastings, you also had an appointment with Jenna.
Jenna who?
From the Giant Journey at 2 o'clock.
You're kidding me.
No, you can't.
I didn't know. I booked Hastings at 2 and didn't know.
The girls book. You don't book.
Mine's just a phone call.
Hers is a phone.
My dad used to go like this.
Oh my God. Your dad would hit his head. He'd be like, Okay.
All right. So.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes.
Welcome to 7 Truck
Would you like to buy a house from us?
I wouldn't buy an ink pen from us.
Hey, don't come visit us either.
No, stay away. Oh my God, Randy.
All right, I gotta get my phone. We walk out here. I gotta get my phone and do some texting. I'm gonna
have to tell the girls you booked on your own. Do you know what they're gonna do?
Nobody told me I had a Jenna at 2 o'clock. I booked them yesterday at 2.
You can't book. Don't book on your own.
Okay.
Yeah,
I won't do that ever.
You don't like that. You're still B.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, yesterday we did our video.
Yes.
And two people emailed me about my homeless plan.
Oh, good. Okay.
And I was super excited about, I don't know, I had this plan in my head forever. You know, I mean, for years, I say forever. Since I started doing tiny homes. My thing is, you guys know the old thing, give a man a fish, you'll feed him forever. Teach him how to fish.
That'll be forever.
And he'll feed himself forever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So my thing is teach a person to fish, you know, and I know homeless listen, I'm totally ignorant of all the people. When I'm talking ignorant, I'm uneducated about all the homelessness.
Yes.
That involves mental health, physical disabilities, economical disabilities, serious all that kind of stuff. There's all kinds of issues, and my plan may not accommodate everybody, but it does give everybody a home. And it's not in a community where the municipalities takes on such a burden. To me, I'm like, okay, if we're going to start something, can we start something that will last forever?
Yes.
Can we start something that's not going to have tax dollars that are going to have to raise taxes to substantiate, or what do you call it, fund it? And now you've got to raise taxes. It's a burden on society, burden on the taxes, the people, and now you got to find people to work there, and they're going to be transit. I think, not a lot of people are going to stay in there. There's a high risk of a lot of stress. There's a lot when you deal with people, and I think there's going to be a turnover. You got to have supervisors, you got to have mentors, you got to have volunteers. There's a lot of structure,
it's a lot to
infrastructure, because you got people, and now they got to be fed, clothed, watered, bedded, securityed, educated, taught, counseled, everything, man. And that is a massive undertaking. And the more and more people that you have in that environment, the bigger the money, the more of the space. And now you've got an actual place that you're going to drive by, and you can maybe see 1,000 homes. That's my subdivision. I was born in a small town. We didn't have 1,000 homes, and it was enormous, and houses were stacked right on top of each other, you know. So anyway, I just see that it is an actual burden on society, the way that municipalities are trying to take a certain lot of land, right, and delegate it to homelessness. So I've got an idea, and I've been working with the lady in Asheville, that she knows somebody on the board in the city limits, and I'm seeing if I can't get maybe a speaking engagement with the city. I got to put all this on paper, but my program or my idea, and I'm going to put it down, has some steps. And listen, I have never done anything like this. I've just practically worked it through my mind, and it's mostly to deal with money, because money is everybody has to win. If somebody is overburdened on one way or the other, like in a contract, if you win too much and I lose, I'm not going to make it, and vice versa, right? But if everybody wins a little bit throughout this whole thing, everybody, including the homeless, then it's something I think that can have longevity throughout the years, that this can be a real peaceful way of taking care of folks, and all of us benefiting and really probably coming ahead.
And you're thinking about it with the actual 8x16 Incred-I-Box.
That's right now is what I'm thinking about it. You know, we can actually devise a structure for a municipality that fits within the parameters of size and whatever. Like, I'm talking to the city of Miami, and I've got to get with them today about, they don't need a bathroom, they don't need a kitchen, you know, but they're doing a allotted area. So they're going to have a central bathroom. They're going to do their community. I mean, if they want them, I'll build them for them. But, you know, I haven't been invited to tell them my plan. They don't even know I have a plan. But with my plan, that doesn't exist. You don't have a designated area. So if you don't, then that means each home has to be self-sufficient of a kitchen and a bathroom.
Right.
And our kitchens are very safe. Everything's electric. The induction cooktops. There's nothing that's going to be burnt. You know, there's no flames. There's nothing in there, you know. And the homes are massively durable. So if there's a poor hygiene with the person living there, you know, if there's a sink that overflows or a toilet overflows, it's easily cleaned up, done spotless, cleaned in like a hotel, like a hospital room. It's cleaned up, and then the next person come in, or keep it clean for the person that lives there. So that's what I like, the durability of it, the longevity of it, and because it's termite free, it can go in any part of the country, you know, and it's strong, it's engineered, it's structurally sound, and it can be decorated to accommodate any kind of colors or any kind of motif that anybody would want in the certain area of the country. You know, if they want it in Florida and want all these wild colors that are beachy colors, it'd be fun. You go out in the Northwest, it could be all browns and grays and blues and trims.
I mean, to me, it almost seems like that you would just have to have a test group. Like, you'd have to have a test group say, hey, listen, I'm gonna select, you know, they apply, you select 10 people. Hey, would you allow us to do this test of this in these people on their property, and see how this goes, and see what feedback you get, so it can be something that possibly be nationwide.
Yeah.
To help with the problem.
Exactly. And, okay, so not to get into my whole plan or anything, but there's some education that needs to be done. There's some, and it can be all done online. It could all be registered. It all can be done, contested, everything, have a proxy and do all that stuff. You get your certificate of all that, you know. And so that's what I want to do is, you know, and I'd love people, after I get it done, maybe I'll put it out there and people shoot holes through it to see how durable it is and see if there's any holes. I'm sure there are. There's got to be things that won't pertain to everybody. But I remember I was up in Minnesota, and a couple ladies were in there, and they were talking about homeless, and they wanted a community and all that. And then I said, you know, it's about money. And she said, she was kind of offended that I said it was about money. And I said, you know, I have the same kind of, I don't know the same, but I had the desire, to help people. You want to help them. But I said, listen, everything's about money. You drove here in a car that needed money. You had gas in a vehicle that needed money.
Yes.
The air you're breathing is money. The teeth in your head is money. Your clothes you have on your body is money. Everything's money. But there's nothing wrong with that. Just put it in its place.
Right.
And make sure you know it's in the room. Address it. But it doesn't have to be the root of the motivation of it. It's not the motivation. It's the fact that it costs. All right? So anybody calls here, they got to pay for something.
Right.
We can't do it for free because we can't afford it. So my thing is how can you devise a plan where everybody participates, everybody's paying, and everybody's reaping a benefit?
Right.
Right? So with that said, a plan like that, per se, if it works out and there's no big holes in it, could work.
But one of the things is that we're talking about is the reason why we're talking about all this is how versatile the Incred-I-Box, what the Incred-I-Box can be in your life and other people's lives.
Taking me back on track.
Take you back on track. Yes.
Good. Thank you.
That's my job.
And that's right.
Yeah.
It is. It is. I love the box so much because,
I do too.
All right, just today, and I don't know, I know we're just ranting on, and we're going to do,
that's okay.
I'm going to show you a couple homes today, a 2-story house and some other stuff.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you guys that John Harrison, you guys, he was Harrison Logistics and Holland Homes.
Yeah.
So I told John, I said, John, in this mechanizing part of the Incred-I-Box, I said, we have to screw the panels together quicker. And I said, I know there's a drill out there, and I want to know if there's 1/2-inch screws in a strip that we can just go screw this fast. Screw, right? Now we're taking one, twisting it, put it on there, zip, done it, twisting, zip. We're going to go, what, 3 times faster?
Wow, that's right.
Zip, done. Cutting the panels. Shards flying with a regular skill saw, right? And that's how they did it at the place we were taught. We're buying saws with shard covers, vacuum systems, different types of blades. I've just never had the time. We work till 9, 10 o'clock at night and go to bed, get up in the morning, hit it again, and trying to get these houses built for these people that need their homes. So that's why I hired John to come on, and he's researching these tools that we need. He's researching the systems that we need. So just the time that I've taken, and I'm behind on 3 drawings right now, I've got to get going. Him and I being able to collaborate about where we want to go, and I'm saying all this to you guys to hopefully give you guys, you are my constituents, right? Like old brother, you're my constituents.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're our investors. So I am subject to you all and want to prove to you that we are progressing and doing better, and everything we do is to be better every day of our life. And so with me taking the time to discuss with John and collaborate last night and this morning and a little bit this afternoon, because he's just coming on,
right?
We have already saved, believe this right now, we have saved in our subfloor of our Incred-I-Box right now, man, we've probably saved 2 hours of labor talking about making some minor changes.
Wow.
We've also saved some money on some materials making changes. Just looking through him, myself, and Lucas, talking about our plumbing and our wiring and our framing and where we can put this and change that. Totally eliminated a bunch of stuff that we didn't need to do, but you're still getting the same amenities. And that's what I love about what we're about to do. It's actually fun to say, wow, we saved this and we're getting quicker. We're saving money.
Already progress.
And we're getting the homes out faster already before we even started.
Yeah.
So to do that, that's what I'm saying, I feel a responsibility to tell you all where we're going with our homes and how we're doing it. That's the same mindset that we'll be using on our model homes.
Yeah.
You know, I had a dear lady today, Sam told me about, said, hey, she's got her own kitchen sink. Can you put it in a house that I bought from you guys? We physically can do it, yeah. We're tapped out.
We can't.
Every time somebody wants me to do more than what we've already said we would do, I'm taking away from people that are waiting for their homes. So now I'm in defense mode of the people that want their homes. I cannot commit to anything else than what's on our contract and on our estimation sheet and get it done.
Exactly.
Because these people are waiting on their homes, and our model homes now that we've sold 22, 23 or more, they're in line.
Yeah.
And we're excited about that line because we know that they won't start for about 5 or 6 months.
Right.
And we're going to better try to accomplish them by the end of the year. And that's our goal, systematically get that done. John's already ordering so many things. We're trying to put our Incred-I-Boxes together and our model homes already together. We're looking at 3, 5, 6 months ahead of time. Our trailers, our design. Anyway, I could keep going on about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a bunch. I hope.
Well, too, and with you saying there's a bunch, and with you explaining it, we're about to go in there and see what you've changed up already. We've already had one Incred-I-Box that left last week, okay?
Yeah.
Which we need to check in with Matt.
Gotta call Matt.
I know. We need to.
I ain't got my phone. I'd call him right now. How about your phone?
Oh, you can use my phone. Yeah. There.
You gotta turn it on, man. You got all them texts in there. I don't need to be
I
seeing.
got private numbers on there. All right, hold on. Put it on there.
So what do you do? Matt, contacts. Is it Matt? M?
It's Matt.
Or he? H?
It's got Matt Heath.
Call Matt.
Yeah, call him.
Hey, Matt.
Our first Incred-I-Box
Let's see.
being delivered. Make sure they can hear it then. Yeah.
Hey there.
Hey, buddy, I got you on speaker, and you're talking to the world out here.
All right. Hello, world.
Hello, hello, world.
Hey, Matt.
Hi.
Hey, we just mentioned and thought, how's it going out there with the Incred-I-Box?
The 70-mile-per-hour wind, so we're off the road in Wyoming at the moment.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
really?
It's supposed to stop after midnight, so we'll be back on the road in the morning, but we just got like 2 days and we'll be there.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness, man! And you've been on the road now how many days?
Well, we Thursday night, Friday.
Thursday,
So
Friday,
we've been on the road
Saturday,
a while,
Sunday,
but
Monday, Tuesday.
the blizzard was pretty bad last
You hit a
night.
blizzard?
Yeah, man, we had a great sunset, and then we got at 5,000 feet. It was just too bad. I had to turn around and come back to, what's this town? Sheridan, Wyoming.
Are you crossing 80?
Yeah, we were at 90. We're headed up to 90 to go
Okay.
west, but we had to go through the tip of Wyoming, so that's how we ended up here.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness! Still wintertime, ain't it, buddy?
Yeah, I was afraid it was going to flip over, the house.
Yeah.
So we just got a little old motel here, $50 motel in Sheridan, Wyoming, but we'll be back on the road in the morning.
70-mile-hour wind.
Were tractor trailers getting off the road too?
Yeah, we parked between two. I couldn't get the hotel last night, so we had to park at a truck stop in between trucks, which knocked some of the wind off, but it was still pretty bad,
Wow.
How's that thing pulling, buddy?
Hey, man, I wish they were all like this.
Really?
You know what I mean? This thing pulls great. You can do 75 and it feels better on the road than when you're doing 60 because the faster you go, that wedge pushes you down on the road. You got more control.
Well, I'll be darned. That's good to know, man.
That's an excellent design.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, well, hey, could you say that real loud again?
It's a genius design, man. And if somebody was going to travel a lot, I would rather have one of these I-boxes than an RV because, the RV is plastic.
Yeah.
And all of the interior stuff is just man-made material. It's not going to last. But if you had one of these boxes and you trick it out for travel, this thing pulls better than an RV.
Well, you could trick it out, couldn't you, with the different types of cabinets and all kinds of homemade stuff? Really?
Everything, yes. Just gear it for travel.
That's
You
cool.
could use it as an office, for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could. Aw.
And Matt knows the difference of RVs and tiny houses and stuff. He's been around it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You've had your own RV.
His own personal.
And so it's just a genius design. I don't know how you come up with it, but
I'm not of this world. I've been.
You're giving him a big head here, Matt.
Awesome.
And the fact that you're not losing all that room by having to put studs and rafters. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I know. I love it. It's so lightweight and it's just so practical. So anyway,
It is.
Yeah. Well,
Excellent.
Thank you, buddy. Good. Well, good luck to you guys. Hope you can get on the road. You're going to take off tonight? Wait in the morning?
We just checked in, so we'll be
Okay.
here till in the morning.
And Tim, we just want to mention that we say we. Matt is with his wife Jamie.
Yep.
Jamie's been traveling with Matt, and so they're both there together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good life, and we got the dog with us. So.
Oh, that's great.
That's so cool.
We enjoy it, and the pop-up camper. So, man, I just appreciate Incredible Tiny Homes giving us a job. You know, we like to eat.
Hey, well, you know it goes both ways, buddy.
We
Thank
love you
man.
guys. We've never had one complaint about Matt.
Nope.
Never.
Matt goes above and beyond
Always.
what he's paid for, what he's
Yep.
asked to do all the time.
Always.
He just wants you happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I believe in it, man. I live in a tiny house myself.
They
I believe in
do.
it.
yeah.
Yep.
Good. Well, thank you for taking our call, but I'll let you go, and you guys be careful, okay?
Thank you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right,
Okay.
bye, Matt.
Bye.
Bye-bye. See ya.
That's great, isn't he?
Yeah. What time is it? Okay.
All right. Well, do you want to go into the shop?
Yes. Let's go in the shop, show you guys some homes, and got some cool stuff going on.